Alright, hey there guys, this is Dr. Tony B, psychologist and relationship specialist. Don't mind the water, just trying to get some household duties done today. However, I wanted to talk to you all about a topic or two, and I'm trying to figure out which exact one I want to share in this particular video. So, I have a lot of friends that are married, and they say I give them some of the best advice, which I definitely appreciate hearing that. And I will say I do suffer from the common issue of everyone, just about everyone that gives advice. You know how they always say, we give the best advice, but sometimes we may not always follow it. Yeah, that could definitely be me at times. However, this year especially, I have decided to take more time to listen to myself and to follow my own advice. Because I have had a couple friends say, well, hey, if you give the best advice, you know, why don't you just follow it yourself? And when you think about it, they're 100% right. I should be following this myself. But the reason why I would say I give the best relationship advice is not only because I am in a current relationship that is very healthy. I mean, nobody's perfect. However, I was taught in life, a perfect relationship really only consists of two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. That is the key right there. So instead of focusing on being perfect, focus on being loving, compassionate, caring about that person. You know, every relationship I had, I always put the woman first before myself. I always thought about that person. And I'll admit, I ended up getting hurt because some of the women I was with were either cheating on me or just didn't respect me. And another thing, I feel like the reason why a lot of individuals get drugged into bad relationships and they're bad for months and years is because we simply just can't let go. We always try to see the good in that person. And I put an analogy of painting. Let's paint a sheep, right? Or a wolf. Let's paint this red wolf white. And after so long, the white fades off. It could take an hour, a day, a week, a month, and it's right back to red again. So what do? We try to paint it again. At some point, we just need to say, I am done, I'm moving on. But a lot of us, when we love hard. You know, you love somebody, you just love hard, and you get trapped. Because when you love someone and you don't want to let them go, and you see potential in them, even potential that they might not see in themselves, they might not ever see themselves, you want to better that person. Not necessarily change them, but better them. And there's nothing wrong with trying to better somebody, but they got to have to want it for themselves. Because if they don't want it for themselves, then what you're doing is basically nothing. You're not doing anything for them at all. And I have been in a lot of relationships that have failed, either due to infidelity, lack of respect, or just simple incompatibility. Now, I want to put it like this. Now, I don't think really there's a such thing as just absolutely incompatible. Anyone is compatible as long as they make the changes and make the relationship work. You know, if you really want a relationship to work, anybody basically can be a relationship with anybody. It's about how bad do you want it. I think the incompatible part comes from where there are differences and that relationship is never truly strong to begin with, to the point where it's like, okay, I don't care if you leave me or not. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna compromise. I'm not doing this to make you more comfortable. I'm going to be 100% me and do the same things that I've been doing because it's worked out for me. And I don't care if you get up and walk away. I think that is when a relationship has failed due to incompatibility. That's just how I feel. Now, I do have my hotline set up. I will share the number in the next couple of days. Any of y'all wants to call. I'm going to start doing live videos when I get my viewers up because my views are just not really where I want them to be right now. And my subscribers. So I would like to build this fan base. However, guys, if you still would like to call, I do have a hotline. I'm going to leave that number if you all need any advice. And I'm going to put it like this. It's going to be free until the moment where it's like, okay, there's way too many callers. Let me start, charging. It's going to be reasonably priced. However, I will guarantee you that the advice I give, as long as you follow it, you should be good. Now, I know a lot of people may get mad when I give them advice that they should leave their woman because of what they told me. And if the relationship is to that point where I'm saying that, you might want to take heed. It might not be something you will want to do. It might not be something you want to do. However, in the long run, you'll realize that was for the best. Because someone told me the same thing, and I was like, are you crazy? I love this woman way too much. I can't just walk away. And after 2 years and 2 months, I decided to walk away. I haven't looked back. I have not looked back. And there's a couple of times where I may ask myself like, well, dang, was she the one for me? Because every other relationship turned out to be worse. But as of just 2 months, I have found the love of my life. And I am extremely happy, extremely satisfied, extremely happy with the woman that I am with. She is amazing and beautiful inside and out. And I can see myself spending my life for her. I am pretty confident. The most confident I have ever been in any relationship in my entire life. The way this woman treats me is the way that I wish I was treated years ago. However, if I have to do it all over again to get her, I would. I would go through everything that I went through in the past to get to her. Because this woman is everything I could have dreamed of and imagined. Now, we're not perfect, and I realize I still got some of my faults too. However, we're working together to keep this relationship going and keep it as healthy as possible, which I can say it is very healthy, and we are definitely going in the right direction. We're keeping Christ as our number one, and I always say this, guys, and I'll end this video right here. A couple that prays together stays together. Now, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.